So now we are going to learn integration. Okay, we are going to learn about integration. So what is the meaning of integration? The meaning of integration is it is it is a calculation of integral. Okay, actually there are two ways of finding the integral actually. Okay, one is definite integral and another is indefinite integral. One is indefinite integral, another is definite integral. Definite integrals. Okay, so we'll study about definite integral after studying indefinite integral. So this we'll learn now. That is about indefinite integration. Okay, integration is known as integration, indefinite integration. Integration means antiderivative, or you can say it's like primitive. Primitive. Okay, integration is the opposite of derivative. That's why it is called as antiderivative. Let's let's say a function. Let's say a function f of x. It is a function. If the derivative of this function d by dx of f of x, what we'll get as f dash x. We know this. That means the derivative of f of x is known as f dash x. That is the f dash x is the derivative of function f of x. Why integration is known as antiderivative? It means if I have to find out the integration of this function f dash x dx, this will be result will be f of x and we will get a constant value, that is c. Okay, c is an arbitrary constant. C is an arbitrary constant. Arbitrary means it is a random constant. Okay, you can take any value. C is a arbitrary constant. Arbitrary means random, any number. Okay, when you solve different kind of integration, simply use c, nothing else. Okay, so why integration is known as antiderivative? Because if you find a derivative of this function f of x is this, then integration of this function will be this function plus a constant value. Okay, integration means this. Okay, here look at here in this expression, this sign is known as this sign is known as it is the integral sign actually. It is the integral sign. Here f of x is known as the integrand. Okay, and x is no x, this x is the variable of integration. variable of integration. These are the basic, okay, you should know. And dx, this dx is element of integration, element of integration, this much, okay. And this expression can be read as, this expression can be read as this expression can be read as indefinite integral, indefinite integral of indefinite integral of f of x with respect to x, because here we use x, we are finding integration with respect to x, that is dx, that's why, okay. Indefinite integration, integral of f of x with respect to x. If let's I write if integral expression, integration of f of y dy, this can be read as indefinite integral of f of y with respect to y, okay. These are the basic I am telling you. And there are some standards of integration actually, like first d by dx of integration of f of x dx equal to f of x, okay. D by dx of, listen, this is integral of f of x dx, will get the result as f of x, means this function will get. Likewise, second, let's integration of k into a function f of x dx. This k is a constant here, the k will be move out f of x dx. These are some standard results actually. That's k is a constant. If any constant term multiplied with a function, this constant term will remove out, okay. Then third bit, integration of f of x, let's there are addition of two functions, f of x one function plus or minus, there may be plus, there may be minus, g of x. In this case, this will become integration of f of x dx plus or minus integration of gx of dx, okay. And here it is a formula I am sharing with you. These are the formula you have to remember. Without this formula you cannot solve anything, okay. Here in this row, in this column, it is given as the derivative, okay. It is a formula of derivative, all the derivatives are here. Array, we already know that integration is the antiderivative of integration is the antiderivative. Likewise, look at here, we know this, okay. This is the formula, this is the first formula actually. Let's solve this, let's solve a problem using this formula, okay. We know that d by dx of, let's, here it is x square, will be how much? We know that the dy dx of x square is equal to 2x according to this formula. Okay, we know this. Oh, it's not according to this formula. This is the formula, we know this. Okay, dy dx of x square is equal to 2x. I told you what dy dx of f of x is equal to f dash x. If dy dx of f of x is equal to f dash x, that means here fx is how much? Fx is here in this case x square, and f dash is how much? F dash x is equal to 2x. I told you in the definition. Then integration of f dash x, this function, is equal to f dash x dx is equal to f of x. I have told you na this much. Likewise, here in this case, f dash x is what? F dash x is 2x. Integration of 2x into dx will be according to this formula, integration of x to the power n formula. What will get? X to the power n plus 1, that is equal to x to the power 2 plus, sorry, here it is dekho, x to the power what? 1. And 2 will be remove out. 2 into x dx. Yes or no? X to the power, here it is 1. X to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. So we'll get as 2 into x to the power 2 divided by 1 plus 1, 2. This 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. And in case of integration, we always get a constant x square plus c. So what we will get? X square plus c means this function we get x square. Here it is x square. I have written this. If we will find out the integration of the derivative, we'll get the f of x. F of x was initially this much. We'll get this. Okay, simple. That's why integration is known as antiderivative. Okay. These are the formula you have to write down in your copy. Okay. And you have to remember all this. Better actually make a print of this formula and paste in your wall. Okay, while you study. There are a lot of formulas actually. Here it is another set of formula. Here, we'll get to know by one. Okay, sorry. So let's solve some problems. There are one more thing I'm telling you. Now we'll study methods of integration. Now we'll study about methods of integration. Methods of integration. There are actually three methods of integration. Okay, there are three methods of integration. One is integration by substitution method. In seconds, integration by parts. This is very important. Okay, one is integration by substitution method, another is integration by parts, and third is integration of a rational algebraic function by using partial fraction. Okay. Total integration includes all these three methods. Okay. Now we'll get to know about integration by substitution method. In one method, actually, there are a lot of questions. Okay. In each method, there are a lot of questions. First, we'll study about integration by substitution. Integration by substitution method. Okay. So this is a huge method actually. Okay. In this integration by substitution method, there are a lot of questions and there are a lot of forms. This is one kind of form. This is one kind of form. This is another kind of form. This is the first form of integration by substitution method. I will tell everything. Don't worry. Okay, I'll tell everything. Let's, and you have to use all the formulas. Without formula, you cannot solve anything. Okay. We know that. Okay, this is the formula I am using. I'll use this formula. Integration of this formula. Okay. Using this formula, I will solve some questions. Using this form. This is one type of form. Okay, this is one type of form. If questions arises by this form, how to approach this type of questions? Okay. Listen. Let integration is asking the first question in this form, that is, it is the first question. Integration of sin x plus b into dx. Okay, we know this integration of sin x is equal to minus cos x plus c. But here it is in place of x, it is x plus b. So how to solve this type of questions? We'll use simple substitution method. What is that? Simple, we have to replace this x plus b is equal to some another variable. Okay, let's x plus b is equal to another variable, that's t, and we have to differentiate both LHS and RHS with respect to this dx, that is x. Okay, you can write differentiate both sides with respect to x. Okay, so what we'll get? It is dy dx of x plus b is equal to, this will become what? dt by dx. Simple, because dy dx of t, so what you will get? This is dt by dx. Simple. So d by dx of, you know already derivative, so this will what? This will become only a plus b is a constant, will get 0, so only 1 will get. So 1 is equal to dt by d, sorry, a is equal to dt by dx. So what will get? Dx and a will replace the value, so dx will be dt by a, and put the value of dx, this dx, in place of here, replace the value. So integration becomes, this is sine. Here it is x plus b. In place of x plus b, we have to write t, because x plus b is equal to t. So sine t. And dx value, what is the value of dx here? Dt by a. So like write dt by a. A is a constant. Okay, and this will come 1 by a. So sine t dt. That is become, we have to use this formula, sin x dx. Here it is sin t dt. Answer will be minus cos x plus c. So this will be 1 by a minus cos t plus c is another constant. Simple. This will become what? 1 by a. 1 by a. For cos t. Cos t means minus cos. T is, the value of t is what? The value of t is x plus b. Replace the value. X plus b plus c. Finish answer. Okay. So integration of this is equal to integration of this becomes what? This. Integration of this becomes, if I'll say you find out the integration of this one, integration of, here in place of a, I'll give you 2x plus c, 2x plus b dx. Here it is a, that's why a is divided here. So we'll get minus cos 2x plus b divided by 2 plus c. You can write like this. Okay, by simple. So this is one kind of form, and in this form there are a lot of questions. Okay. So the most important thing, okay, the most important thing is trigonometry. If you do not know the trigonometric formulas, then you cannot solve integration. Trigonometry is the pillar of integration. Okay. If you skip trigonometry, then it's very tough to solve integration. Okay, this is one method I told you. Okay, there are a lot of questions from trigonometry. Okay, that means we will use trigonometric formula. Okay, we'll solve some questions. Okay, don't worry. Let's solve some questions. Huh? Let's solve another question. Integration of x by x plus 2 root over dx. Okay, and this question will solve using substitution method. How? This question will solve using substitution method. Okay, let's solve. So just write down here the integration of x plus 2 minus 2. In numerator, just add 2 and subtract 2 and leave everything else likewise. And this we can write like x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 root over minus 2 divided by x plus 2 root over. We can write like this. Okay, no problem. This is simple mathematics. Here x plus 2 divided by root over of x plus 2. So this will cancel out like this. This will become integration of root over of x plus 2 minus, let's say, use this formula. This will become dx minus integration of 2 by x plus 2 integration dx. F of x dx formula we used here. Okay. What is the result of this? We'll use substitution method here, and let's write x plus 2 to the power 1 by 2 dx. This over we can write like this, minus 2. This will become what? X plus 2 over of minus 1 by 2. This is some simple mathematics. Put x plus 2 is equal to t. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. So what we'll get? We'll get d by dx means 1 equal to dt by dx. So dx is equal to what? Dt. In both the cases do this. Okay, x plus 2 is equal to t. So this integration becomes what? T to the power 1 by 2. Here dx is equal to dt. So replace dx value with dt. T to the power t dt minus 2. Here it is x plus 2. In place of x plus 2 put t to the power minus 1 by 2 dt. And in this case we will use simple this formula. We'll use this formula. Okay. This formula we'll use. That will become t to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 2 into t to the power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 1 by 2 plus 1. Simple, we have to solve this. Here it is what? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 3 by 2. This will become t to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 into, this will become, so minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. This will become 1 by 2. And this becomes t to the power 1 by, okay, this becomes t to the power, ये 3 by 2 है, so this will become 2 by 3 into t to the power 3 by minus, here it is 2 into this one, this 2 will be multiplied with here, that is 2 into 2, to t to the power 1 by, so replace the value of t, so this will becomes t by 2 by 3. T was initially, we took it x plus 2. Put the value of t is equal to x plus 2. X plus 2 to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 into 2, 4 into x plus 2 to the power 1 by 2 plus c. Oh, I forgot. You have to add the constant term. Otherwise, you will lose 1 mark or half mark. This is the answer. Okay. Else. So you use substitution method here. Okay. When you are acquainted with the substitution method, you can use direct formula also. No problem. If you become familiar with substitution method, okay, then directly use method. You can convert use this formula directly from here to here. Okay. If you are acquainted, then do like this. Otherwise, you will face problem. Okay. This is 4. Let's solve another formula. Sorry, another example. I'll give you homework to you. Okay, this question you have to solve by yourself. That is integration of x into x plus 2 root over dx. We'll use method of substitution. This is the assignment you have to solve. Answer homework. Okay, solve by yourself. Here is also another question. Integration of x plus 1 divided by power of 2x minus 1 dx. Okay, I'll solve this question. Okay, don't worry. I'll solve this. पहले क्या करना है, देखो मैं इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर दूंगा पहले, उसके बाद तो आपको सॉल्व करना है. यहाँ पे क्या करना है, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ दिस मच, here it is 2x minus 1, we have to add 2x over here also. Okay, so to do that we can divide half and multiply 2. Okay, so divide 2 and multiply 2 with x plus 1 divided by root over of 2x minus 1 dx. This half will remove out and 2 will multiply with this. This will become integration of x plus 2 divided by x minus 1 integration d. Integration of, here it is 2x plus 2 and here it is 2x minus 1. So we have to convert 2x plus 2 to x minus 1. So in order to do that, you solve like half 2x minus 1 plus 3. Okay, 2 can be written as minus 1 plus 3. So we use minus 1 plus 3 in place of 2, nothing else, divided by 2x minus 1 root over dx. This becomes 8 2. Okay, and simply use what? Partial fractions. This will become 2x minus 1 divided by root over of x minus 1 plus 3 divided by x minus 1 is dx. Okay, it will become integration of 1 by 2 integration of 2x. Here it is root over of 2x minus 1 and यहाँ पे 2x minus 1, ये दोनों कैंसिल हो जाएगा. जैसे कि x बाई रूट एक्स का वैल्यू कितना होता है, x बाई रूट एक्स का वैल्यू होता है कितना, रूट एक्स. उसी तरह ये हो जाएगा क्या, 2x minus 1 का रूट ओवर dx माई प्लस 1 डिवाइडेड बाई 2x minus 1 का रूट ओवर dx. हो गया. उसके बाद जैसे प्रीवियस टाइम के सॉल्व किए थे, इधर इसको भी सॉल्व करना है, और कुछ है ही नहीं इसमें. ठीक है, क्या करेंगे, you use substitution method, put x minus 1 is equal, this will become differentiate, write down differentiates both sides with respect to x. So this will become 2 equal to dt by dx, dt by dx. So dx becomes by 2. Okay, now solve using like this, equal to 1 by 2. ये कितना हो जाएगा 2x माइनस 1, ये है तो मतलब क्या आएगा t आएगा root over of t, or you can write like t to the 1 by 2. dx is equal to what? dt by 2 plus 3, it is 1, and here is 2x minus 1, will use t, that is root over of t. Okay, so you can write like t to the power 1 by 2. This 2 multiplied becomes 1 by 4 t to the power 1 by 2 dt plus 3 इंटू ये हो जाएगा कितना t to the power minus 1 by 2 dt, dt by 2 हो गया ये, क्योंकि dx के बदले हमको क्या लिखना है इधर, dx का वैल्यू है dt by 2, हमको dt by 2 रिप्लेस करना है, ये हो जाएगा 3 by 2, कितना हो गया 1 by 4 t to the power 1 by 2 कितना हो जाएगा t to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 3 by 2 हो गया कितना t to the power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by plus 1 प्लस, उसके बाद टी के बदले सब रिप्लेस कर दो, उसके बाद सॉल्व कर दो, जो होगा वही आएगा आंसर, कुछ नहीं, उसके बाद मैं सॉल्व नहीं करूंगा, ठीक है, टू योर सेल्फ, तो सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स है, मैंने सब्स्टिट्यूशन कर दिया वही काफ़ी है, ठीक है। कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स करेंगे और तो इसी तरह आपको भी सॉल्व करना है बाकी सारा क्वेश्चन, जो भी क्वेश्चंस आपको एक्सरसाइज में होगा आप सॉल्व कर पाओगे, ठीक है। एंड ट्रिगोनोमेट्री आइडेंटिटीज, they are really important, you cannot skip this part. Let's solve another question. It is not related to what? It's not related to substitution. It is using simple trigonometric identities will solve. Integration of sin square x dx. This will become what? Sin square x can be written as like what? Sin square x. This can be written as 1 minus cos square x divided by 2. गलत हो गया, 1 minus cos 2x divided by, it is dx. Okay, using trigonometric identities we get this. Okay, and I will not tell about trigonometry. This will be discussed in trigonometry. You should solve, you should have solved in first year. Okay, this becomes what? 1 by 2, 1 by 1 minus cos 2x dx becomes what? 1 by 2 integration of 1 dx minus integration of 1 by 2 integration of cos 2x dx. It becomes 1 by 2, it is x minus 1 by 2, तो cos 2x का क्या होगा, that is equal to sin 2x by 2 हो गया, sin 2x by, ठीक है। एंड cos का इंटीग्रेशन क्या है, उसका फॉर्मूला क्या है इधर देखो, cos का क्या है इंटीग्रेशन, sin का इंटीग्रेशन क्या है, cos का इंटीग्रेशन से sin, sin 2x by 2, ये कितना हो जाएगा, 1/2 कॉमन ले आओ, हो गया x माइनस sin 2x/2. This is the formula. Okay, listen. In place of 2x, we can substitute something like 2x is equal to t, and then 2 will be dt by dx. Okay, this step I skipped. Okay, so dx is equal to dt by 2. ओके, नेक्स्ट इंटीग्रेशन क्या होगा, cos t का dt के साथ होगा, तो आएगा क्या, sin t आएगा, और t के बदले हमको 2x फिर से रिप्लेस कर देना है, sin 2x/2 हो जाएगा कि नहीं, मैंने डायरेक्ट लिख दिया ये, देखो ठीक है, आप भी कर पाओगे। आप क्या करना, इस स्टेप को करना है जरूर, ठीक है, जरूर करना। Okay, let's solve another question. Is integration of cos square x dx. These are the simple trigonometric identities actually. How to approach this question? This can be written as integration of this 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2 dx. This 1/2 becomes outside. This becomes what? Integration of 1 dx plus cos 2x dx. Simple. Array, we used this formula here over formula. जो स्टैंडर्ड ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक रिजल्ट तो किया था ना कुछ, वही वाला मैंने यूज किया। इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स प्लस जी एक्स इज इक्वल टू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स प्लस माइनस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ जी एक्स डी एक्स। यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ नहीं किया। ओके, तो इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ 1/2 यहाँ पे है, 1 डी एक्स का कितना हो गया, देखो 1 डी एक्स मीन्स यहाँ पे कितना है, एक्स टू द पावर 0 है एक्चुअली, तो ही सेम फॉर्मूला यूज करोगे एक्स टू द पावर n, तो क्या हो गया, एक्स टू द पावर 0+1 डिवाइडेड बाई 0+1, तो एक्स टू द पावर 0+1 कितना हो गया, एक्स हो गया ना, एक्स टू द पावर 1 डिवाइडेड बाई 1, तो कितना आएगा, एक्स आएगा, ठीक है, प्लस ये cos 2x का कितना हो गया, cos 2x का इंटीग्रेशन क्या है, sin 2x और 2 डिवाइड हो जाएगा, और प्लस सी, यहाँ पे प्लस सी मैंने छोड़ दिया था, आप लोग ऐड कर, ठीक है, दिस इज वेरी, लिसन, cos square x, the value of cos square x is equal to this is a trigonometric identity I used here. Okay, without trigonometry solving integration is really difficult. Let's solve another question. Integration of sin cube x dx. Integration of sin cube x dx. Okay. So how to approach this question? So I told you without trigonometric identities, solving what? Solving integration is really difficult. Okay. Here we have a formula actually, sin cube x. Sin cube x is equal to is 3 sin x minus sin 3x divided 4. This formula we'll use here. Integration of what? is sin x minus sin 3x divided by 4 dx. And I will not tell how this formula comes, because जब ये कहूँगा ना तो आपको ये इंटीग्रेशन रह जाएगा। ठीक है, तो ये 1/4 मूव्स आउट। ओके, तो 3 sin x dx माइनस यहाँ पे इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ sin 3x dx, कुछ भी नहीं है ये, इसलिए हो जाएगा। तो ये 1/4 क्या है, तो अब ब्रैकेट में रखना है, क्योंकि ये डिवाइडेड बाय 4 था। अगर आप ब्रैकेट में रखोगे, सिर्फ 1/4 इसको मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, इससे नहीं करोगे तो गलत हो जाएगा। 1/4 होल ब्रैकेट रखो, 3 sin x कितना हो जाएगा, 3 से 3 वही होगा। तो sin x का इंटीग्रेशन देखो कितना है, sin x का इंटीग्रेशन कितना है, माइनस cos x, तो ये आएगा -3 हो गया, और cos x यहाँ पे कितना होगा, ये माइनस साइन है। sin 3x का फॉर्मूला क्या हो गया, अगेन माइनस cos 3x divided by, you can use substitution, but I write it directly, no problem, plus c खत्म। यहाँ पे माइनस है, यहाँ पे माइनस है, ये कितना हो गया, 1/4, यहाँ पे -3 cos x है, तो आज इट इज रखना है, ये माइनस माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा, cos 3x/3 प्लस c। लाइकवाइज आपको ये भी सॉल्व करना है कैसे, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ cos क्यूब x, cos क्यूब x डी। मैं आपको बोल दे रहा हूँ उसका जो फॉर्मूला क्या है, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ cos क्यूब x का आइडेंटिटी फॉर्मूला, दैट इज cos 3x प्लस 3 cos x डिवाइडेड बाय 4 dx। जैसे इसको सॉल्व किया, आपको उसी तरह सॉल्व करना है। ठीक है, बाकी कोई नहीं है, आप लोग कंटिन्यू करो। ठीक है, कंटिन्यू योर सेल्फ, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना है। ठीक है, ये हो जाएगा आपसे। बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन है, बहुत अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चन, आप लोगों को करना जरूरी है।